I have once again talked my girlfriend into playing another game for the nefarious purpose of making a silly video about it. We've given her cute, we've given her gritty. Now it's time for things to get a little spooky. This time, I made her play Resident Evil 4. Up until now, I've managed to purchase this game at full price on the GameCube, PS2, PS3, PS4, PC, and because for some reason I thought it'd be fun to play on the airplane, my Switch. I wish it would end there, but in a few weeks it's coming out in VR, and I'm already making room in my attaché case.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Even though I'm pretty sure my PS4 file has only collected eggs, I'm buying it again, but this time as a gift for someone special.
Ah, shit, here we go.
Now, I can't even get my girlfriend to go see a horror movie with me, but for some odd reason, this game has some weird loophole that slips through that zero tolerance policy. I'd argue this is even better than a movie. It's certainly more interactive.
What just happened? I'm not even holding my controller.
It feels a little cruel. Resident Evil 4 still has parts that scare me. I remember back on my GameCube, I had the wrong cables for my TV. I had to play the game in black and white. It made things a lot scarier. Plus, every time I threw a grenade, it was anyone's guess what flavor I picked.
So I don't think that did jack shit.
That leads me to my first point. Unlike myself, my girlfriend doesn't have a shred of too good to use syndrome in her entire body.
Well, first aid spray. I'm gonna use some of that because I am low.
I've struggled with hoarding items in games my whole life, but my girlfriend throws them out like they're at risk of going off in her pocket. Consumables are meant to be used, and for her, sometimes that means within seconds of finding them.
Jesus Christ.
Resident Evil 4 is a methodical game. Bullet conservation is a key factor.
No, don't step on my doggo friend.
The enemies sort of creep up on you nice and slow to give you some time to build a strategy on the order you want to take them out. So a big thing she complained about was not being able to move while aiming.
I know. I can run fast because Nick's ran fast before. How the hell do I run fast?
It's a hard enough adjustment to aim a laser instead of a crosshair, but it only makes it worse if you're screaming. In terms of plot, my girlfriend wasn't that invested in what was going on. For one thing, she made it pretty clear who her least favorite character was.
Oh my god, my life's about to get so much harder.
Leon!
The story has just about the right level of stupid to keep her engaged with what Leon's up to.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
I like him.
For instance, I was out and about a good chunk of her playthrough, so I need her to fill me in occasionally on what was happening. A lot of the time, these little synapses were absolute gold.
Okay, so right now we got Leon the cheesy hunk, and then there's literal cheese,
Okay.
and then there's literal hunk.
As frightening as things were, I think the main reason she got through the game was there was enough hilarity sprinkled in to keep her hungry for a little bit more.
Louis!
Isn't his name Luis?
Louis!
Imagine the last thing you hear before you die is someone butchering your name.
That's rough, buddy.
The enemies are not zombies, so she never knows exactly what to call them. It's really confusing because I sold her the idea of playing on the premise this was a zombie series, but instead of zombies, she's fighting a bunch of Spanish farmers. Then again, she wasn't expecting to fight ogres either.
Oh, hello there!
Wait, is this gonna be a quick scene?
A quick time event? No. This was her first game that had quick time events and cutscenes. She had a pretty rude awakening early on when she realized she wasn't safe during the cinematics.
Yay! Uh-oh, uh-oh. No! Cut off your leg, cut off your leg, cut off your leg, cut off your leg, cut off your leg. Oh, I could do all of that and still fuck it up. What the fuck?
Yep. Even in cutscenes, you're at risk of dying. Despite that, there were some cutscenes she did like.
Hey, it's that dog.
Hey, it's that dog. It's my friend. Where'd my dog friend go?
I don't know.
Am I gonna see him again?
Well, it's gonna sound a little diabolical, but I did say he comes back. Only because I knew she would play through the entire rest of the game looking for him.
Well, I just want to say that I'm a huge fan.
My girlfriend's pretty greedy when it comes to anything that sparkles. I was blown away at how thoroughly she explored this game. She assembled the beer stein on her first pass through the village, something I didn't figure out until my third playthrough. No stone gets left unturned and no barrel left unbroken.
Oh shit.
These little experiments are always a lot of fun because I get to see how good games strike a common chord with experienced players and newbies alike.
This is a very hard game.
Resident Evil 4 is a fantastic game. It's why people keep buying it. There's plenty to love. And it doesn't matter if you're a veteran or a beginner. Everyone loves that sweet, sweet inventory Tetris.
Let's leave it at that.
Whatever happened to that dog?
I knew that would work.